Okay, hello everyone. Today I will be installing a new headlight bulb on my KLR650. This is a 92 KLR650, the first generation version, and I noticed that the light is very dim on my headlights. Like I went riding in the mountains at night and I could not see very far, so I think it's time to upgrade the headlight on this guy. I don't have any off-road lights, fog lights, anything like that. But I have this same headlight replacement that I do on my DR650, and I liked it a lot. This is it. This is the Cyclops Adventure Sports. It's a H4 LED bulb upgrade. Here you go. That's the box. So H4 headlight bulb. And I ordered this at ProCycle for $65. So like I said, I have this on my DR650 right now, and I've had it for quite some time, maybe like more than a year. And I thought, hey, let's try it out. You know, maybe it'll work good, and maybe it won't work good. Oh, this looks like it's gonna take It's gonna take two-hand manipulation to take this out. Hold on. So, like I said, I got this for 65 bucks at ProCycle, and I don't know how I ordered it with a bunch of stuff, so I don't really know how much it would be to just ship alone. But there it is, with instructions. So like two sets of instructions. I don't know why. Cover and the bulb. This is actually a little different than the one that I received before. The one I had for my DR is actually it has different adapters, so you can put it on different bikes. But this is the H4. This is what the KLR uses. You see, it has this little ballast assembly here. It looks a little different than the one on the DR. I know the DR uses the H4, but we'll see how this is. Maybe this is an updated design. And yeah, so here's the headlight. I'm gonna wait till it gets dark so I can test how it compares to the LED light bulb. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure this is probably the stock bulb from 1992. So that's probably why it's not as bright as it is anymore. It's not burnt out or anything. So you can see here, you can get to the bulb right there. I don't think we have to take anything out, but I'll find out. All you have to do is take this little boot off here. This little booty. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, never mind. You can just pull the connector off, just like that. See? You just yank this guy off. It's got a little rubber dealy over it, and you just pull it straight off. You can see there. And then you take the rubber part off. There's another. There should be a rubber seal on the bulb. Sorry, kind of hard to see. There you go. I'm not really sure what. Okay, there you go. So it's dummy proof. It says top, and there's an arrow pointing up. So obviously it's got to go like that, pointing up. Now this is like a little cover to protect the headlight, the light from moisture. And then there's the bulb in there. And then to take it out, there should be a. Hold on. Okay, so it was kind of a pain in the ass to get off. Come on, focus please. Okay, sorry it's kind of dark. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get off. What you've got to do is, oh my, this is different than any other H4 assembly I've seen. you've got to like actually push this ring in here, push it in, and then turn it counterclockwise, and then it pops out. See, there's a little spring there too. And then the bulb should just come out. But I'm gonna leave the bulb in for now. Like you can see the bulb right there. And not supposed to touch it with your hands, because you can get oil on the bulb and it will be bad. But yeah, so basically this is very hard to do with one hand, is what I'm finding out. But there it is. I'm gonna put it back in, and then we're gonna do a light comparison. Anyway, so pretty much that's how this is gonna be installed. It's a little bulky. It has a cooling fan in the back and some heat sinks here. So we'll see how that turns out. It's for DC power only. Okay, can't use it on like a dirt bike or anything. Here's the instructions. Cyclops H4 H7 LED bulb instructions. So what I'm worried about right now is, will this dealie fit that ring that was on the back of that on the back of this guy here? It looks like it might. Let me go get that ring. And yeah, I had to whip out the Kawasaki factory manual, and it really doesn't tell you anything. Oh, I don't know, I didn't do the KLR600 manual, but it doesn't tell you how to change the bolt. Sucks. Okay, here's the headlight assembly, and yes, my fear are what happened. You cannot put this, the spring is built into it, but you cannot put this over the cooling fan assembly, so I don't know how this is going to work. I'm pretty sure, I think we're going to have to disassemble this and then put it in through the front. So here we go. Alright, here's what I'm doing. I'm taking this H4 ring off, and you have to use a small screwdriver, a small one, like a standard one. I don't know what number this is. It says it's a number 1. Number 1 times 3 inches. So this is a number 1 screwdriver. A regular, the normal, your usual screwdriver size, like if it's a number 2 or 3, whatever it is, doesn't fit on this. You gotta. I'm trying to take this off so I can put this over that. Okay, so I'm trying to get this to work. I took the adapter off, and it is not clearing this part here. I gotta get this spring through here so I can put this back on, and then I can just kind of just put it in there. And it's being a lot more troubles than I bargained for. I don't know why Kawasaki didn't make this like a freaking regular car. A regular car, normally you would have a bar that goes across this piece here. See, that's what this flat part is here. And then it's like kind of like a little bar spring type thing, and then it'll latch onto the other side. So easy. This is not so easy. What the hell, Kawasaki? What have you done here? Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to take this heatsink thing apart, but it doesn't say anything about that in the manual, so I kind of don't want to do it. Also, it came with these things, these spacers. I already dropped it on the floor, but you can space them out a certain distance, but I don't think I'm gonna use that. I don't know. It's just that it's supposed to help the beam pattern. Through our testing, we have found that the placement of the spacers can improve your beam pattern. If you choose to adjust your beam pattern, it's recommended to first try your headlight without the spacers. Well, whatever. First I gotta try to figure out how to install it. Remove the base by pushing down. It doesn't say it's for KLR, but remove the base by pushing down and turning counterclockwise. Okay. Install the base in the headlight bucket using factory clips. Okay, how do we do that? Right? How do we do that? Tuck the wire connector and pod in the area between the headlight reflector and outside of the shell. Some bikes will have a rubber boot. In this case, the boot usually will go between the bulb base and the fan housing. Okay. Install the bulb by inserting it into the base and turning it clockwise. Okay, so you just gotta make sure that these face left and right, these LEDs here. And, oh wait. Install the bulb, but the emitter should be facing left and right. Yes. So it should be like this, horizontal. And then check the headlight aim, blah 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 blah. Okay. So, I don't know how I'm gonna do that with that bracket. So, I'll go figure that out. Well, I got it. Shit. I had to move this through here, and I had to turn it clockwise, I think. So these little ears here would go through the spring, and you have to do it like at the right angle so it doesn't like slip off. It was a real pain in the ass. So I think that'll work. You just have to make sure that the top part is on the top, which it's not right now. I gotta twist it a little bit, and then I gotta put this adapter ring back on. So, yep. Alright, so there it is. I got it all together. The adapter ring is back on there. It's dummy proof. These screws are they're drilled in a certain way where you can't put this thing backwards, because I tried to put it on backwards. I was like, hey, why aren't the holes lining up? Well, there's only one way to do it. It's not symmetrical. So this is the plan. The plan is I'm gonna stick it in there. This is the top. You can tell which you can't mess up, because here on the circuit board it says R. Here it says L. So obviously, I mean, this is the top of it. I have the top ring up there. This is the top lug here, the top blade, and basically I'm just gonna shove this into the headlight, and then compress the spring, and then lock it on the headlight assembly, and hopefully it'll work. The spring is not resting on the metal base. The H4 ring is resting on the plastic, on the what is it? On the light plastic part where the adapter goes on. So that kind of worries me. I'm hoping this plastic is of a good quality. I hope it won't get brittle and break later. I'm not happy with this. I don't like the way this is going in at all. But it's not. I don't know. It's not Kawasaki's fault. It's not Cyclops' fault. They just weren't engineered to be compatible with each other. I'm sure this will work great on any other bike, but this one, it's not. This isn't the way most H4s mount that I've seen. Like I said, there's usually a locking bar that goes under this flat part here, and then it latches onto another part of the headlight. But Kawasaki just didn't make that with this. Maybe the later models do, but it uses this right here. Now, it would have been nice if they'd made one just for the KLR that had this, but they don't. So I'm going to wait till it gets dark, and then we're going to test the patterns out. I'm just going to hold the bulb in. And then plug the light in, and then I'll get some video of that, and then we'll switch it out, and then we'll compare. Should be good. It's 3,800 lumens according to the box, and you can take the part of the harness apart. I don't know what this dealie is. It's some kind of a ballast or something, or some kind of computer thing to convert the electrons, And there it is. So 3,800 lumens. Let's see. I think the one on the DR is 3,000, but I have a backup. I have backup off-road lights. So this one just uses the headlight. So I just wanted to see how good it is till it gets dark. All right, so I'm kind of pissed off right now. So this is what the front of my bike looks like right now. Okay. I had to take the headlight off, and the fairing off. More work than I fucking bargained for. Pissed off. And yeah, there's a lot of crap on my bike, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to put back on. I have to take out all this stuff, where in actuality, you should not have to take any of that stuff. Plus, if you had to change a headlight on the road, or if you had to go to like an auto parts store and change it in the parking lot or something, you couldn't do that. You should not have to replace the headlight. You shouldn't have to take the whole front of the bike apart. What the hell? Anyway, look at this. Alright, check this out. So this is a 92 KLR650 headlight. The reason this will not fit on this is because it has a spring here and it's pressing on this plastic part here, so it's not fitting super flush. I can't get it far enough in there where these tabs, it'll lock on this bracket here. Not gonna happen. Yes, I'm putting so much force down on it. I'm afraid I'm gonna break the bulb too. So I'm kind of pissed because there's absolutely no way you're gonna install that unless I ghetto rig something with like some kind of ties, so I can pull this ring down here, and I'm not gonna do that. That's too ghetto. Too ghetto. So I'm pretty pissed right now. But anyway, this is an auction for a 2000 KLR650 headlight. There it is. Looks like the same thing, right? Except look at the way it mounts. This is the one I was talking about. It has a little bar spring that goes from here to here, and then it mounts. That's how most, well, now that I know it's most and not all H4 bulbs mount. They just had that little locking bar there that holds it in. So so guess what? If I want to use this light bulb, I can't use this headlight housing. So I'm gonna have to buy one of those, one of the newer. I don't know what year they changed the headlight mounting bracket. So but there's a good bet that anything 2000 and up will have the newer style H4 bracket compared to this crap right here. So I'm gonna have to like undo this. I'm gonna have to take it out somehow, and I'm gonna have to buy one of those headlights. So now my bike has downtime. I'm so freaking pissed right now. I mean, I guess I can just put the bike together and put the stock bulb in, because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to take the headlight out like that to install it. That's definitely not something I want to do on the road too. I mean, a headlight can go out like whenever, So yeah, I'm really pissed right now. And according to ProCycle's site, right here, it fits KLR650 87 to 07, and that is false. It does not. Well, anyway, that's the item on their website, $65. But yeah, it does not fit 87. It definitely doesn't fit 87 to 92 KLRs. I don't know what the other KLRs look like. Yeah, I'd have to look around on eBay a little more and compare, but there's a good bet that the 2000, as from what I've seen so far, 2000 and up for the first gen KLR H4 headlights are the newer style, the proper style. Jeez, what the hell? I'm so pissed off right now. And this is a perfectly good headlight too. So now I'm just gonna have stuff lying around. So yeah, that's it. I guess that's it for now. I'm just gonna put the bike back together and put the old bulb back in until I can get a new headlight. I don't even want to do that because, yeah, I don't even want to put the headlight back in because I know I'm gonna have to take it apart again to install another headlight. So it's more work, more money, than I'd bargained for. Like, now I'm going to be out another like $40 for another headlight, and then I'm going to have another headlight that's useless with this LED. So yeah, I'm not happy right now. Alright, so I don't leave you guys totally hanging. I will at least hook the. Well, I could have just left it in there and plugged it in. No. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but then that's fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go hook up the old bulb and then the new bulb, and just let it hang. There we go. There's the old bulb, there's the new bulb. Big difference in size, for sure. Look at that. It's huge. They have a heatsink and cooling assembly. Does it really need that? I don't know, yeah. That's a good question, because I'm sure this runs a lot hotter than that. Those are LEDs. And they eat up less power, much less power. 15 watts compared to like 50 watts. Or however many watts this is. I know you can get, these are normally around, yeah, this says 55 watts on it. So, here we go. Okay, there's the stock bulb. Let's see, there's a high beam. So the high beam is brighter than the low beam. It's interesting. I think the low beam is burnt out a little bit. It's like not as strong anymore. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Here's the LED light. Oh wow, it's significantly brighter. I mean, the wiring is much longer, so I can't put it in the place it was, but it's much wider. The light is wider, and yeah, it seems like it's almost the same. I mean, the light dispersal looks the same. They did a good job of mimicking the bulb, but it's much wider. I'll tell you that. And is indeed much brighter, but we'll find that out when I get the new headlight, I guess. My bike is just gonna look like this for a couple days. Oh yeah, here's the high beam, even brighter. Cool deal. Can't wait to get the new headlight. But I found one in California. Hopefully I can get it pretty fast. I'm just kind of pissed I'll be without a motorcycle for a couple days. Alright, 80s and mega out. Okay, so just to show you how this mounts. So here's how the old style works. It's got, I put it together already, but it's got a little, like, a bracket here with tabs here. And it's spring loaded, so all you have to do is push in a little bit so it goes through. It's like kind of like a little puzzle you have to do here, right? And it comes out, right? And then the bulb, it goes in there. So you want to put the top part on the top part. Press it in. I mean, it works. It's such a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass to install compared to the other style. It just has a little bar that goes across here and it like locks onto something. So I don't know. Maybe that wasn't invented in '92 or something. I don't know. They can't be. I'm not sure. I don't know why Kawasaki used this. It's shitty. I don't like it. I mean, I will admit it puts a lot. It holds it in there really, really well. I'll give it that. You know, but it's just. You know, I don't like it. It's not cool. It's not like the other style. And it won't let me use the LED headlight. So there you go.